Today we're in Glen Arbor at Crystal River Outfitters, and we get to chat with the owner, Katie, and she's going to tell us about all of the awesome things that you have going on here. So people can be on the water, they can rent bikes. So tell me a little bit about some of the opportunities they have.
Yes, so this is the Crystal River Outfitters Recreational District. Here you'll find a variety of things to do, whether it's on the water, on a bike, or shopping, or wine tasting. We started with just Crystal River Outfitters, so people knew us originally for kayaking on the Crystal River. We have a permit with the National Park for people to do our kayak trip. So basically it's a 2 to 3 hour trip that takes you through Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore. Across the street we have our bike shop. It's called the Cyclery. There's a big trail system in our area called the Sleeping Bear Heritage Trail. Very family friendly, just like the Crystal River. It's a paved, non-motorized trail, so good for all ages, all ability levels, just like the Crystal River. Crystal River is very gentle, easy flowing. And then we have our two shopping destinations. We have the M22 store in Glen Arbor, which of course is known for the iconic M22 apparel.
Yes.
And then we have Coastal, which is another, it's our newest business. It is kind of a family-friendly shopping destination as well. We've got men's, women's, kids, clothing, footwear, accessories. And then the last piece is our wine bar at M22. A big part of the M22 lifestyle is good wine. So we have our wine patio where after playing and shopping, you can come and enjoy some wine.
That's amazing. Okay, so I could go out on the river or rent a bike, and they're self-guided, right? So nobody's coming with us.
Yes, they are all self-guided. Our staff will not turn anybody loose until they are ready to go and feeling comfortable. But yeah, everything is on your own, and you have really as much time as you want for the most part, as long as our staff can get home on time. But people do. The Crystal River takes about 2 to 3 hours to do the trip. Most people do like a half-day bike rental, which is like 1 to 4 hours, and that's usually a great amount of time to kind of get that full experience.
That's great. And then I can go shopping afterwards.
Yes.
Grab a glass of wine and kind of relax and enjoy all of downtown Glen Arbor.
Yes.
So it sounds like there's something here for all ages, rain or shine.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I think that there's so many things to do. So we could go take out a kayak, we can take out a bike. I don't know, I'll go shopping and have a glass of wine. You should check it out over at 9and10news.com. Today we're in Glen Arbor and we are at Coastal, which is part of Crystal River Outfitters, and we are with Katie. Katie, this store is amazing and I really want to go shopping.
Thank you.
So tell me, it's newer.
Yes, yes, this is our newest addition to our operations. It brings us up to 4 businesses, but this was like the icing on the cake. We knew that Glen Arbor needed another great clothing destination, and we had always had some clothing at Crystal River Outfitters, but we saw more of a need. We saw a need for year-round products. So Coastal, yes, is open year-round. We bring in new merchandise all the time. We've got some favorite brands like Birkenstock, Patagonia, Viore, Southern Tide, Vineyard Vines.
You're talking my language.
Yes, it's fun, and stuff for everybody too. We have men's, women's, children's. We've got some, you know, even like some souvenir items, some home goods, but mostly, you know, clothing and footwear.
Yeah, and I'm seeing stickers, I'm seeing cups, I'm seeing all of these things. So like you said, great souvenirs if you just want to pop in and grab something.
Yeah.
So, and you are open year round.
We are, yeah, and something else we do actually offer in the winter to kind of like help with that winter, you know, opportunities of things to do is cross-country ski and snowshoe rentals. So not only can you come, you can rent a pair of skis to ski on the Heritage Trail. You can also get your Patagonia coat, your Sorel boots, your winter hat, and then head on out.
So along with Coastal, though, you also have the other store here, which is M22, which I feel like is such an iconic brand and everyone knows.
Yes.
So what would people find that's different in M22 versus Coastal?
Yeah, so my husband Matt and I, we have a licensing agreement with the founders of the M22 brand. So Matt and Keegan Meyer started the amazing M22 brand that is so iconic in the area, and we got the opportunity to do the store out here. So yes, that is going to be everything M22, the hoodies, the stickers, the glassware, t-shirts. The line is just growing, and so is people's passion for the M22 brand.
Yeah, what a great mix of kind of the regular traditional brands that you're used to, and then the iconic Michigan M22 brand. So that's awesome.
People love it.
Yeah, everything that you need. Yeah, this store is so cute. So I feel like if you forgot sunscreen, you can grab it. If you want a hat, there's even swimsuits. So everything you'd need, definitely for the summer, but it sounds like for the winter too. So if you are looking for more information, head over to 9and10news.com. Today we're in Glen Arbor, and we are at the M22 Wine Patio, which is part of the Crystal River Outfitters. and we are with our friend Katie. So Katie, this is a pretty cool situation because it's not just for adults.
No. No, we, as always, we try to do everything as family friendly as possible. So M22 has 16 wines that Black Star Farms actually produces for the M22 brand. So we obviously are serving those, but we also have things like non-alcoholic slushies. We just brought in Moomer's ice cream. We do some little charcuterie platters and things like that. So there's something, again, like what we say, something for everybody.
Yeah.
So it's a great opportunity once you're done paddling, come on over, have a glass of wine, have a slushie, get some Moomers for the kids, and hang out.
And if you have too many slushies, you can always rent a bike to go home.
Yes,
right?
I never thought about that. No, yeah, no, absolutely. We've and we have live music 3 nights a week, so we're actually open until 9 p.m. in the summer.
Okay.
So that's been really fun, and people, they definitely come and hang out and just kind of make a day of their time in Glen Arbor.
Okay, so we've got the little patio area, and then I heard a rumor that there's more area coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this summer we are adding a wine garden in the backyard. We've got some great foliage that's going to be planted. We've got our Adirondack chairs out there, some yard games. So again, another reason to hang out. And then also in the winter, we have our fire pit. We've got our roll down sides with the heaters going. We do spiced wine. So yeah, when after your day of shopping or skiing, you can come and get some spiced wine.
That's perfect, and it's in the perfect location. So it's right across from the canoes, right next to the bicycles. You've got 2 awesome shops with M22 and Coastal right there. So stop in, have a glass of wine, let your kids play.
Yep.
What a great opportunity.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah,
we enjoy it.
Awesome. And if you want more information about all of the things here, especially this great wine patio and the live music, head on over to 9in10news.com. We're in Glen Arbor, and we are at Crystal River Outfitters. And you guys, there's so much going on here. I mean, you can do everything from being on the water to being on a bike, having a glass of wine, and shopping. I mean, I can't wait to tell you about it. So, Kate, you're the expert. You tell us everything that's going on.
Yes. So again, we're the Crystal River Outfitters Recreational District. My husband, Matt, he actually started working here when he was just 15 years old, and this will be his 25th summer of either working at or owning the business. And since then, it started off just with Crystal River Outfitters, and it's obviously transitioned into a lot of different things. Part of the reason we did all that is to offer more opportunities for people to come to Glen Arbor year-round, and then it's also a great way for us to be able to employ amazing staff also year-round too. So in order to do that, we get people on kayaks, we get them on bikes, we get them shopping, wine tasting, all for kind of more reasons for people to stay and play in Glen Arbor.
That's fantastic. So when they're on the water, how long is the rental? A couple hours? Is it an hour?
Yep. Probably our most loved trip that we do in the district is our Crystal River trip. It's a 2 to 3 hour trip, goes almost entirely through Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore. It is truly the Crystal River for a reason. It's crystal clear, and you'll see, deer, you'll see otters, you'll see heron, you'll see fish. In the fall, the salmon run the river, which is a really cool thing to see. They'll run into your boat, they'll be all over the place. And so if people are able to come up here in the fall, it's a really fun thing to do.
And kids probably love that.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. Yep. We, like I say, good for all ages and ability levels because it's gentle, not too deep in any one spot. We give the kids little paddles so they feel like they're doing some of the maneuvering. And yeah, people just kind of have made it their family tradition. Sometimes people do it twice in a week.
And if they're not interested in the water and they feel safer on land, you've got that option too.
We do, yep. So we have the cyclery. Over at the cyclery, not only do we have our bike rentals, but we have mechanics on staff daily, and we also do some sales as well. But the Heritage Trail is a great way for people to get out and also explore the national park. You can bike from Glen Arbor to places like the Dune Climb, DH Day, Pierce Stocking Scenic Drive. You can make your way to Empire. You can then jump in the lake over at Glen Haven. But by bike, sometimes people enjoy that.
Yeah, and what a fun day. And you even, I saw, have Burleys too, that if you've got little ones or things like that, then you've got that option.
Yes, we do. And we've even been known to put some dogs in Burleys too. So
I like it.
yeah,
That's
the kids feel a little bit more in charge when they're in the back.
Yeah, absolutely. And then if I want to let everybody know that I was on M22, you've got a place that I can go purchase some merchandise.
Yes, absolutely. The M22 store is open till 9 p.m. All summer long. The biggest thing, people walk in and they're going like this. I know they want a sticker. They're like, where are your stickers? We sell a ton of those stickers, and everybody wants to commemorate their time, with us in this area. And it's really fun to. My husband and I, we've traveled, and whenever we're someplace, we see, somebody wearing
Yeah.
an M22 hat or, has a sticker, and it all kind of reminds us of this area.
Yeah, this special place we call home.
Yeah, over at Coastal, it's a really great shopping destination. We always find that people on vacation are sometimes like out of their element. We've got maybe the gentleman that is going to work every day when he's not on vacation. Here, he actually has time. He can put together a wardrobe. So it's really fun. We get to have some good customer service shopping experiences with, everybody in the family.
Yeah, and then it sounds like occasionally you have live music
Yes.
on a patio with drinks for adults and kids.
Yes, yeah, we do live music 3 nights a week in the summer, and then also in the fall and the spring. So we, find some local musicians. They vary throughout the week. You can check out the listing of musicians on our website. And then we do a kids art class on Thursday mornings, which is fun, just another way to
adorable.
engage the community. And then, yeah, we've got Moomer's ice cream sandwiches, slushies, all sorts of things.
That's fantastic. Well, there's so much to do here. So thank you so much for all the
Yes.
information. If you're looking for fun things to do this summer in Glen Arbor, you've got to check out Crystal River Outfitters. If you're looking for more information on that, head on over to 9and10news.com.